Hello, everybody. I know it's been a second since I've been on here, been getting everything situated. I also know that it's kind of dark, but that's also because it's been so much going on, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of rearranging and a lot of, getting adjusted to new things, and I haven't been adjusting as well as I could or I should. Uh, Tonight, that's kind of what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about adjusting. We're gonna talk about, you know, adjusting to a new way. It is difficult to say the least. With whatever changes you go through. When you go through the first set of chemo and you lose your hair, you know what I'm saying? And then when you go through the radiation and you get those little tattoos that you get, then you get the double mastectomy or the lumpectomy and then the double mastectomy, like I did, and then to look at yourself and then to go through menopause, so many changes. It's just hard to wrap your head around them, to adjust, you know. I'll be honest enough to say that while I come across as very strong to a lot of people, and a lot of people, say nice things about me, my adjustment game isn't the best that it could be all the time. You know, I don't adjust well. You know, I'll say that I haven't adjusted the best that I could from the double mastectomy. You know, I don't like even looking at my chest. I don't even like looking at myself, and my body and the changes that I've gone through, the weight loss that I've had, and that type of thing. The fact that I need these glasses now that I wear so much because my vision has been distorted. So many, and don't get me wrong, because a lot of people wear glasses, but it's when you feel like so many things have been taken from you due to one thing, you know what I'm saying? Due to cancer. So many things I feel have been taken from me rather, because of cancer. You know, it sucks, and to adjust to all of it is difficult at times. When you have a hysterectomy or oophorectomy like I had, you go through menopause, and that does a whole different thing to your body. You know what I'm saying? That takes your body out of whack. You're a 32-year-old woman going through menopause. And so, that process is different. Your everything, it affects you mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying? Romantically. You know what I'm saying? It affects you, and you begin to get a little, whether you want to admit it or not, and a lot of times I haven't wanted to admit it, but you can begin to get a little bitter, you know what I'm saying, with the whole process. And you don't understand completely why. You don't get completely why. You don't get it. The adjustment game is just hard, to go from, when you're a little girl growing up, your breast is like the first sign of womanhood. The first thing that you got, besides hair, and you lose hair too through cancer. But your breast is like, but hair comes back. You see, my hair has come back some. You lose your breast, which is the first thing when you're a little girl. You start getting little breasts. You be like, oh, okay, I'm becoming a woman. As you grow older, they become part of your sexuality, part of your prettiness, part of your, just your whole womanhood. And for that to be taken from you, you just don't, you don't know how to be. You put on brave fronts. I put on brave fronts. I wear a little false breasts when I go out sometimes, but they rise up, and they don't sit right. And you put on a brave face because a lot of people feel like, oh, well, at least you're here. You're here, so who cares? You know what I'm saying? Who cares if you lost your breast? Who cares if you lost your hair? Who cares if you lost so much weight? Who cares if you lost your vision? You're still here. But so many of those things were things that were identifications of you and who you were as a person. And while that sounds very vain, it's being truthful and it's being honest, and it's just, what it is. It's a part of your identity. So to lose it, you kind of lose oneself. You lose sight of oneself. I have definitely lost sight of myself. So you don't have to feel alone, what I'm saying, if you've lost yourself, because what can you do? You know what I'm saying? What can you do besides try to push on? But the push on don't be as easy either. I'm gonna share this with y'all too. I'm not gonna always come on here and give you the most positive, most inspirational conversation, because I'm not always in a positive, inspirational state. Sometimes I'm in a down state. That's human. And I had to learn that for myself too. Like, I used to always just put on a smile and a brave face because I didn't want people to think that I was weak. I got the light off, but I got the TV on, so that's the reason why you're seeing the light kind of come in and out on us. But I got the volume on mute. So, but I got the light kind of off too because I'm feeling like it allowed me to be more open, if you get what I'm saying. It allowed me to be more free with my words. So, you'll feel a little hid and identity a little missing, and, you won't see the lack of breast as easy, as you can see now. I'm showing you, and then you got this port, what I'm saying? You see that big bump right there? Got that port, and that hurts, and the pain, and it's just so much to adjust to. So much to adjust to, bottom line. And sometimes you don't want to be positive. Sometimes you just want to soak in it for a second and you want to say, what was me? That's okay to do that. Like I said, I used to always wear a positive face when I get around people. I used to, like, when I would go around people, I would make sure to always, like, smile. People be like, oh, you so happy, you got such a positive outlook, and you so positive all the time. And I would always wear a smile because I would feel like then they wouldn't see me as weak. They wouldn't think, oh, that cancer is really getting her down, because you also have people that, sad to say, they don't want to see you up either. So you don't want to give those people that. Some people, you'd be surprised how many people are cancer envious. I still be in awe of that. I still be in awe of the cancer envy, that I tend to get from time to time, from a person here and there, But honestly and truly, no reason to be envious, because even though I smile, it's just like a mask that I walk around with to make people not think that I'm, down. But, we down from time to time. You get depressed. You get out of sync. You get off your square. You get just off base. And not having your breasts, going through menopause, being stuck without, your vision the right way, always being in pain. Always being in pain. I am always in some sort of pain. Always. Lord have mercy. Always. Having all that going on can affect you. It can affect you. Sometimes you say, like, sometimes I'd be like, why was I given this journey? Because I try to fill it out. Like I told y'all, I'm not a religious person at all, but I am a spiritual being. And I just be asking myself, like, why am I in this journey? Like, and you want to say the best thing. You want to say, well, you in it because you got to be able to be the light for other people going through it. And that's what I sum it up as. But sometimes I'd be like, who want to be the light, though, all the time? Who want to be the light? I've been fighting since 2010. You know, I got neuropathy in my legs, you know, from the chemo, and my fingers from the chemo. When it's extra hot, when it's extra cold. Today it was exceptionally hot outside. So, you know, while I'm out there for a minute, you take chemo. So while I'm out there for a minute, you know, I get sick and then I have to vomit. Besides the other times I regularly have to vomit because I also have gastro problems. You know, it just be a lot. And tonight, I guess, is my night to complain. So I'm not going to keep y'all long because I don't complain for a long time. But I said that I was going to always be real with y'all. And I said that I was going to always be honest. And honestly, tonight is a night that I really don't have a lot of inspiration to give. You know, tonight is a night where I'm kind of like soaking in me. It got really dark right now. But tonight is a night where I'm kind of soaking in me, where I'm kind of like not feeling good about me. So that's all I got to give. Tomorrow, it'll be a better day. You know, my hair look a mess. You can kind of see that I'm not feeling me. But I know that tomorrow will be a better day because it gotta be better than what today was. It just has to. It just has to. So I'm going to leave y'all with that today. I only kept y'all for 12 minutes tonight. All right? So I'll see you on the next go round. It is Keisha, the chemo coach. And I'm out. I'll see you next go round again. Since the light is on me a little bit better. Keisha, the chemo coach. Get subscribers. Share. I'm about to start some other business ventures, you know what I'm saying, to be able to help pay for these co-pays that I got because these doctors are playing with me about my medicine. Let me tell you about that for a second. I'm sorry. These doctors are playing with me about my medications, and now they want to start me on a whole new type of medication because really of nothing but politics. Because some people are misusing certain medications, so the federal government are on it heavy, and now they want me to take injection therapies and different medications when I finally found a set of medication that kind of take the pain off me for a while. But I'm getting caught up in political and federal red tape and all that kind of crap that I don't really deserve to get caught up in. You know, I don't deserve to get caught up in it. I'm not, you know, addicted to anything. My issues that I have are all based on the illness, and I shouldn't have to go through what I'm going through right now. As far as that goes, that's just a whole new, and I think that's part of the problem too, that why I'm feeling a little down right now, because it's like so many, when you're fighting, it's like, that's a fight in itself, of course. So it's like, especially when it comes to my doctors or nurses, like, I don't need y'all to be giving me other obstacles. I don't need to have to figure out, more money to take into the doctors and, more money to take to the pharmacy. I don't need that. But I'm a fighter. So, I'm going to fight the whole way through, you guys. But so what I was saying was that I'm be back on here. Share this, subscribe to this for me. Soon I'll be, I'm trying to think about doing this little thing at home, working, where you work through the internet or something through that. I'm going to try it out, and maybe that'll help you subside some of the medical bills or whatever. But until then, I'm Keisha, the chemo coach, and we'll just do this, you know what I'm saying? And we'll just talk and we'll educate and we'll go through this process, you know what I'm saying, each night, and we'll work through everything. If you guys got some ideas for me, you know what I'm saying, that'd be great, as far as like, ways to, generate income where, where I can kind of call the shots as when I do it or when I don't do it, because like I said, I'm in pain a lot. And a lot of my other fighters, they go through this as well. I get inboxes about this type of thing all the time, and it's just funny that I'm going through it again because I go such long stretches where everything kind of go fine as far as like red tape go for me. You know what I'm saying? With my insurances. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys running into any information, pass it on to me and let me know, and I'll share it also out because I believe that everything is about sharing too. Everything is about sharing. You got to share. People are afraid to share information. Like if they share it, it's going to be all gone. No, 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 no. So, Keisha the Chemo Coach, subscribe, share this, let everybody know that this awesome fighter, a metaviver that is now just sharing, what she's going through, and, we can discuss it. Leave me inboxes. Remember, on Facebook, I'm Keisha Smith, Keisha Smith, parentheses, Chemo Coach. On Instagram, I'm Keisha, Keesha 313. That's on Instagram and Twitter. I've been getting some of your Instagrams, also some of your DMs, and I've also been getting some of your tweets. So I appreciate that love. Just keep on shooting it to me. Keep on, talking to me, and let's keep on talking through the inbox like we talking too. I enjoy the personal conversations too, you guys, when we kind of talk one-on-one and you tell me your story a little bit, then I chime in, and even a couple of people, we've been Facebook calling each other and talking to each other through the Facebook, and been able to, it feels good to be able to kind of have somebody to bounce things off of that understand completely. They've had that double mastectomy, you know what I'm saying, like I have, or they're about to get one, so they want to know more about it from me, or, they want to know more about the medications, or about I've been getting a lot of people wanting to know more about the testings, because they got to undergo these tests, like the MUGAs or the PET scans and things like that. So, contact me, you guys, okay? And I'm here. I promise you. I'm at 17 minutes now, so I actually last a little bit longer than I thought I would tonight. Also, think about me. Hold me up. Send me good vibrations, all right? Because it's not always easy, and we don't always smile, all right? Peace.